much for coming in today and agreeing to talk to us a little bit about laughter yoga.
Yeah.
I know yoga, but I don't know laughter yoga. So I'd just like you to talk a little bit about how it's different from regular yoga, and then maybe talk to us about how you got into laughter yoga as opposed to regular yoga.
Yeah, okay. So I have a business that's called Serious About Laughter, and I'm actually going to be rebranding in 2021 because 2020 has kind of been a write-off.
It's gone.
Yeah, and so laughter yoga is very different from traditional yoga. And it's a unique concept where anyone can laugh for no reason. And we need laughter in our lives because there's lots of benefits to laughter, and especially right now.
Absolutely.
Right? So the way that it varies from traditional yoga, and actually maybe it would be better if I explained why it's called laughter yoga. So because we combine laughter exercises with yoga breathing. So traditional yoga is really about the breath.
Yes.
And being able to, through the breath, create space to get into a posture. And so when we're doing laughter yoga, we're laughing, we're exhaling for a very long time, which is very beneficial, but we need to refresh our body with breath. So that's where the yoga part comes in. Typically, laughter yoga is done standing up, but because of a lot of the different sessions that I do are sometimes with older adults, we sit in a circle in chairs.
Oh.
Yeah. And we sit in a circle because that way we can make eye contact with each other. And laughter is really about feeding off of each other. Because when I see you laugh, that makes me laugh. And when I laugh, you laugh. So it's a reciprocal relationship.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
yes.
And it gives a feeling of being socially connected.
Yes.
So, that's difficult right now. And in this world in general, we feel that we are very connected through social media, but the true way to be connected is human-to-human contact. And laughter yoga really provides an opportunity for that.
That's perfect. Thank you. And even online, if we're doing it through the online format, I mean, even seeing people like you would be being an instructor and seeing you present, even sitting at home, you can feel some connection.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. So I have done, I didn't facilitate it, but I've been a participant in a laughter yoga Zoom session with a fellow laughter yoga leader from Ottawa. And it is nice to kind of connect that way when we can't be in person right now. So it is really good, yeah.
It's a safe way to do it, that's for sure. And have some connection. Yeah. So were you originally a yoga instructor, or how? So
no, I kind of did it backwards. So in 2009, I was watching breakfast television. And there was a girl that was around my age, and she had gone into a deep depression and had stopped talking to people, isolated herself, and lost her laughter. And it was through laughter yoga that she was able to come out of her depression.
Wow.
And I'd never heard of laughter yoga before, but I've always loved to laugh. And I thought, I need to look into this. And so I did, and I took a training. And then in 2011, I flew down to Florida and did a week-long training with the founder of laughter yoga, who is Dr. Madden Kateria.
Ah, yes.
And so that was fun because there was 50 of us approximately from all over the world. And there was someone there, I think she was from Mexico, and when she heard that I was from Port Hope, she came up to me and she said, I went to Trinity College.
Oh,
small world.
It is a small world.
Yeah.
Indeed.
But that's the really neat thing about laughter is that you can go anywhere in the world and laugh, and people understand that.
Yes.
It's not reliant on humor or jokes. So it's kind of a universal language, laughter is.
Joy and happiness.
Exactly.
Basically.
And that's the whole basis of laughter yoga. It's about cultivating a childlike playfulness, which is something as adults we don't do a lot of, but it's all about bringing joy into your life. And so laughter is one of the 4 elements of joy. So can you think of any other elements that you think might be part of joy If you know that laughter is one of them.
Well, love, communication.
Yeah. So the 4 are singing.
Ah,
So the same kind of release of endorphins. People will say when they sing or if they're in a choir, they feel so good afterwards.
Mhm.
And that's the same with laughter because it's a release of endorphins. So it's kind of like a feel-good hormone.
mm-hmm.
So singing, dancing. Dancing is one.
Yes.
And that's all about moving your body, right? And when you move your body in a happy or upbeat way, that tells your brain that you're happy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a connection between our body and our mind.
Mm-hmm.
Our motion, the way we move our body, creates emotion, creates how we feel. So if you go back to that girl who was depressed, a lot of time you hear people that are depressed, they, just want to stay in bed all day, or they can't get off the couch. So that motion of idleness or slowness tells their brain that they're not happy. And it just perpetuates itself because then your brain is saying, I don't really feel like getting out of bed.
Mm.
And so you just stay in bed and then you're not moving. So 4 elements of joy: singing, dancing, laughing, and playing.
And playing.
So as I said, that's not something that we do a lot of as adults.
No, absolutely
We
not.
kind of get serious.
Yes.
Yeah. And especially right now, there's a lot of seriousness going on multi-levels. And it's a difficult time. But the thing about laughter yoga is that we can laugh in difficult times.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to allow ourselves to do that.
Yes. So
Yeah.
you're doing the reverse. The laughter makes you happy. You can't help but then be happy through the action.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping it'll make sense to a lot of people just watching this little clip.
Mhm.
So then, I thought too, I'm sure there's other things you may want to share, and by all means, share them. But otherwise, we could also do some examples.
Definitely.
If you can teach a novice such as myself, who has never done laughing yoga.
Yes.
I've done yoga,
Yes.
but not laughing yoga. So if you would be willing to
For sure.
instruct me on something in either sitting or standing or sitting in a chair.
Yeah, we can stay seated.
Perfect.
So there's 4 elements to a laughter yoga session, and the first one is actually clapping, and we clap palm to palm.
Mm-hmm.
And this is something a lot of parents do with kids when we sing songs, right?
Yes.
So it's that playfulness.
Yes.
But also when we clap our hands together, it kind of activates little pressure points, makes us feel more energetic. Okay, so we're going to clap in a rhythm, and we're going to say a chant.
Okay.
We go ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Okay, good. The second step is breathing. So we have masks on,
Yes.
but we're still able to breathe, obviously. And I'm going to get you to breathe in through your nose and exhale through your mouth if that's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we do some stretching, but you always just want to do whatever your body allows you to do. So we're going to breathe in and just raise our arms to the ceiling. And exhale. Good. And again. And exhale. Now this time when we exhale, we're going to laugh. So nice big breath in. And laugh.
Yes.
So
It's contagious.
so that's we just laughed for no reason, right? And then the third step to laughter yoga is childlike playfulness. So we know that kids and adults like to be validated and recognized for doing a good job. In laughter yoga, we say very good, very good, yay! Okay, so you can imagine, a group of people doing that together. It gets kind of funny. At first it sounds a little odd, but once everyone gets into it and you can see the relaxing part come in with the breathing and the laughing, everyone gets into it. So let's try that. Very good, very good, yay! Okay, so we're going to do just a couple exercises. So the first one we're going to do is argument laughter. And so normally when we're arguing, we're not laughing, at least hopefully not. But argument laughter looks like this. We go, oh. Okay, here we go. Oh. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Very good, very good. Yay! Okay, good. Let's take a breath in. And exhale. And we're gonna laugh on the exhale. Big breath in. Okay, so the next one we're gonna do, it's called Calcutta laughter. And all we do is we go ho, ho, ha, ha. And you just have to keep up with me, okay? So here we go. Ho, ho, ha, ha. 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 Very good. Very good. Yay! Okay, and we'll do one more.
All right.
Okay.
Yes.
So one of my favorite ones is silent laughter, but I don't think that's going to work too well. We won't see our face. So I think we'll do gradient or gradual laughter. So we're just going to start off really quiet, just with a little giggle, and then we'll get louder and louder, and then we'll quiet back down. Okay? Here we go. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Very good, very good. Yay! Okay, we'll just finish off by picking a flower, and we're going to take a nice big smell. And we'll pick one more flower. What flower do you like the smell of?
Oh, carnation.
Okay, let's pick a carnation. Nice big breath in. And exhale. So there's a little sample of just a couple of exercises that you can do. It's fun to do it with someone, but you can do these by yourself as well.
Yes.
You know, if you're looking in the mirror, it's kind of funny to see yourself laughing like that. Or at a red light, when you're stopped at a red light. I mean, you might have the person next to you looking over and being like, oh my goodness, but who cares?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this was a nice example. How long does the session generally go? Is it?
So a typical session lasts approximately 45 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a lot of laughing.
It is. And I like to kind of couple my sessions when I facilitate with information and then the laughter as well, so that people understand why they're doing this, why they're acting silly, why they're being childlike.
Yes.
So it's really important, I feel, for people to know that.
No, this
So,
is, yes.
Yeah, and the largest group I've ever done was just over 500 people.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a conference, so yeah, and it was
you-
so fun.
Were you the only instructor? or
Yes.
was- Oh my
yes,
gosh.
it was me
good
up
for
on
you.
a stage in front of all those people.
So it must have felt phenomenal.
Yeah, it's
All
nice
those
to see
people.
that many people laughing
Absolutely.
together, right?
Yes.
All one. Yeah,
I
yeah.
can see why you keep going.
It's
doing
very
instruction.
fulfilling and meaningful
Yes.
for me, and to see other people reaping the benefits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I know, Lisa, that we've had you here at the library doing a session, and actually that is why I asked you here today. I had one of our long-standing patrons say, once this pandemic is all over, I hope one of the things you do is bring Lisa back, because we need happiness, and it'll be a way of celebrating all that we've been through.
Yes.
So I thought this is a nice way to sort of introduce
Yes.
people to you
Wonderful.
and what you have to offer.
Yeah,
So-
and I can't wait for that day either.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
We will all have a good laugh together.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Lisa.
Thank you for
and
having
we'll
me.
hopefully see you soon.
Yes.